Girl accidentally stepped on a piece of broken glass. The shard cut her foot, and blood started pouring out. At that moment, a powerful force surged up from the water. Drawn by the scent of blood, it rushed toward the girl. Luckily, the girl got out of the water at the very last second. Meanwhile, an old man sat in the middle of the lake, drinking and fishing. Suddenly, he carelessly dropped his bottle into the water. Right after that, a massive crack opened up at the bottom of the lake. The surface water began to swirl, forming a giant whirlpool. The old man was swept into the water. At that point, countless mysterious creatures poured out from the crack. When the police received the report about the old man going missing, they hurried to the lake to search for him, and to find out what was happening under the water. The police brought scientists with them to investigate the site. Two researchers dove to the bottom of the lake. Soon, they discovered a cave. As they crawled inside, they found all sorts of strange things within the cave. Looking closely, they realized the place was packed with fish eggs. One of the men, out of curiosity, touched one of the eggs. Suddenly, something bit him. Blood quickly gushed out from his finger. He immediately lit a flare, but what he saw next was terrifying. Another team member sensed something was wrong, and rushed over to help, but it was already too late. The police took the captured fish to a biologist, to ask what kind of fish it was. When the professor saw the fish, he was stunned. He carefully compared it to a fossil, and realized that it was a piranha, a species that once ruled these waters. But these fish had gone extinct 2 million years ago, so how could they appear again? The professor speculated that a massive volcanic eruption 2 million years ago had trapped the piranhas in an underground lake. This recent earthquake must have opened it up. Piranhas usually attack prey in groups, and they have no natural enemies in the water. The police chief grew anxious, because it was time for the lake's annual folk festival. She immediately hurried to the scene with her colleagues, and ordered the tourists to evacuate. They urged everyone to leave as quickly as possible, but the young people ignored the warnings, and became even more excited, celebrating harder than before. They had no idea that danger was already creeping up on them.